Sets 4 and 5 of the Gokyo contain a number of techniques that are rarely, if ever, seen in competition judo. In particular, Ukiyo Toshi number 32 is more of historical interest than combative value. With Sumigaeshi, Tori swings underneath Uki and throws them to the rear side. By pulling the arm across and securing Uki's shoulder, Tori places his bent attacking leg inside Uki's thigh, and by swinging underneath them forces Uki to roll. Here's a good competition example from Billy Cusack of Great Britain. Securing the shoulder, he throws the leg on the inside of his opponent's thigh and swings underneath him to finish the technique. Another fine example of full commitment from the European Club Cup. Look how he uses his momentum to swing underneath his opponent, using the leg to guide him. Lobenstein of Germany performs a stronger, slower version using a standard left-handed grip. From a low, crouched position, he tucks under and spins his opponent over for ippon. Graham Randall, on his way to winning the World Championships, performs a slow, strong, but still effective Sumigaeshi to put him into a hold down. With his opponent resisting strongly, Randall lifts strongly with his leg and pulls him in with his arms. With Tanio Toshi, Tori throws his leg behind Uki's legs and takes him directly backwards. After securing a firm grip to control Uki's upper body, Tori launches his leg across the back of Uki's legs and drives them backwards. Kushino of Japan successfully counterattacks with Tanio Toshi.
So, that was brilliant. Chris, that was a brilliant counter-attack, wasn't it? It was. He waited for the Korean to try and pick him up, and then he just countered him back.
This Tanio Toshi is done as a direct attack.
Oh, beautiful! Glorious technique. He's threatened it, but my goodness me, did he take that opportunity well. Tanio Toshi, takedown.
Frank Muller of Germany uses a Koichi combination into Tanio Tosh. From a left-handed grip, the Koichi Gari scoops the leg up, and then the follow-through of Tanio Toshi takes the Russian flat on his back. World champion Perentozzi counters a Spanish opponent for an unusual variation. Look how she reaches right the way across and manages to turn her opponent from her front flat onto her back. Hanimaki Komi is a forward winding technique performed with a bent leg. Tori throws his attacking arm over and around Uki's trapped arm and places a bent attacking leg against Uki's thigh. Uki is then wound down to the ground. Tataroglu of Turkey throws Koza of Germany. Look at the control Tataroglu has as he controls the arm and lifts the foot up in order to get the rotation. With Suinagi, Tori scoops Uki upwards by the legs and throws them backwards. Tori reaches across Uki's body and secures control of Uki's midsection. Tori then steps behind Uki and lifts them over the leg. This incredible competition example shows Eleknovic of Poland winning the European title with a perfect Suinagi. Look at the commitment, trapping the midsection in the leg and the lift, and a perfect score. With Utsurigoshi, Tori picks Uki directly up and switches them onto the hip in mid-air. Tori sinks low to lift Uki high in the air, and then throws the hip forwards and across before executing the hip throw. Amazu of France shows a perfect competition example.
Here we go. 500 points for that one. Well, it always threatens. Beautiful pickup.
Amazu lifts his opponent high in the air. Look at the control of the upper body. Hips go across. Unbelievable ippon. Next is Praderol of France.
Left-handed, he's got a pick up. Oh, ippon. No question about that one.
So incredible lift from Praderol. Lifts his opponent up. The difference is hips start to go across. Then he uses the leg, a variation of, but still highly effective. With Oguruma, Tori attacks Uki's upper leg, wheeling him over Tori's outstretched leg. Tori's attacking leg must make contact with Uki's upper thigh. Tori then rotates Uki over onto his back. This brilliant example shows Philip Latz of Belgium making a spin turn into Oguruma. Look at the control, look at the spin and the high leg. Fu Ming Sun, China, shows a slower but massively effective Oguruma. Huge rotation of the upper body, spins Rogers clearly over the outstretched leg. With Soto Makikomi, Tori traps Uki's arm and winds him down to the ground. Tori reaches over with his action arm and traps Uki's arm. He then rotates downwards in a rolling action. This is how Tori traps Uki's arm. This is Elvis Gordon of Great Britain.
Oh, wow.
Gordon throws the arm across to secure his opponent's arm, then winds his opponent cleanly onto his back. Gagliano of France uses Soto Makikomi as a counter. He sidesteps his opponent's attack and throws his arm and leg across at the same time. Van de Cave of Belgium starts her attack with Soto Makikomi, but has to turn into Hara Makikomi in order to finish the technique. There's the first attempt, and in order to get the finish of the technique, the leg goes across and the arm winds right the way through and into the hold down. With Ukiyo Toshi, Tori unbalances his opponent by dropping on his knee and pulling Uki forwards. From a traditional grip, Tori pulls Uki towards him and by dropping onto his knee, breaks Uki's balance. Tori then finishes the throw with a strong pulling action of the sleeve.